Good morning. It's 4:28. Just left camp. Wasn't a great spot, I think, because I was on the grass. It contributed to condensation. So it rained some more last night, and my tent sucks in the rain. I have to close the doors so then I get condensation. But I think rain is also seeping through, because when I got to camp last night, and it didn't rain hard at all, so I had no splashback or anything like that, but within 45 minutes, and the sprinkling kind of stopped, I opened my door, and that was because I lost my pocket knife. I guess it fell out of my fanny pack, and so I wanted to see if any hikers walked by. I could ask them if I found it, then I'd close it before bed. And my tent was already wet on the inside in just that amount of time. And I'm like, is that really from condensation? Like, that quickly, or did the rain seep through? I'm very confused. So then, of course, it rained last night, and so everything is wet, either on the outside from rain or on the inside from condensation or splashback, but mostly condensation. I didn't see a lot of wetness in the corner or mud. So I've got to get a new tent for Washington, which is weird because I thought Washington was the rainy state, but it seems like Oregon. So my rain gear and stuff still had, and socks and things weren't dry from the day before, and I was hoping to put them out in the sun yesterday while hiking, and it was a little sunny in the morning, but it wasn't warm, and that's the trail. Then by the time it got warm enough, the sun went away, and it was threatening rain, so I couldn't dry out my gear. So I have to dry out my gear today somehow, and there are no laundry services in Mazama Village. Washing machine is broken is what I heard, but now it's saying laundry services, including dryer, broken, or not available, I should say. And what if it's not sunny again today? I'm not sure what to do. Actually, there's not even rooms to stay in Mazama Village for me to hang out gear to dry. But if it rains or something, I can't. I don't know. And I'm gonna be there early. The trail is trash. So I'll have to get back on trail and hope the sun shines, or risk hypothermia, because everything I own is wet at this point. Including the clothes I'm wearing, because my tent's not very big to sit up in, and I can mostly keep dry, but my head still touches the wall, which is wet, and my shoulders were touching the wall when I was moving around. So everything is soaked at this point. So anyway, temperature's 53 degrees. Lots of stars. I haven't seen the moon in days. Going through blowdowns is kind of hard in the dark. There's a multiple blowdown pile of junk back there. It took me a minute to find the trail when I got around it. I guess I do have a third, more powerful beam on this light to see further away, now that I remember, but still obnoxious. About the fire yesterday, my husband did message saying that he hasn't heard any updates. So the trail is hopefully still open, but it should be within just a couple of miles, few miles of me at this point. Yeah, so I guess the trail's open. See the fog and the trees. There are still snow patches out here. One over there too. Trooper messaged me 2 days ago, I think it was, saying that she encountered snow on the PCT. She's ahead of me. That's just snow on trail. It doesn't make it bad snow, but she said she hadn't seen any snow. Now I'm confused. Did she skip this section of trail also? it's frozen. That was ice. Seen quite a few patches off trail. I haven't recorded. Like larger than that. Oh, you can see some in the trees in there. Oh, well, I can. Back in there. Larger patches of snow. I'm about 2 miles away from the road that goes into Mazama Village. And I don't know how long the roadblock is. They open at 7. Their laundry services are out, so I can't use their dryer to dry anything. So I guess I'll just pick up a resupply box and maybe order some food and hike out and just hope the sun comes out today during the day. Sorry, during the hottest part of the day so I can dry my gear. Temperature's 46 degrees. I checked because it just got cold. I'm approaching Highway 62. It goes toward Mazama Village. Here we go. There's already cars out here and people getting started on their day, I guess. Oh wait, this is a parking lot. Oh, where's the highway then? Oh, maybe at that stop sign. Ooh, trash. Okay, State Highway 62. And I need to see where the PCT goes when I get back. It's always the hardest part, is trying to figure out where to go. That road's never well marked. Oh, I can see across the street too. Oh, okay, is that the trail? Yes, okay. Is the trail when I get back. That way. Okay. And the temperature's 45 degrees now. It feels quite cold. It doesn't help that I feel like everything I own is damp. Okay, like this way. I think that's where I need to go. That's Annie's restaurant and gift shop. This isn't open until 7. 6:49. So I'm good, good timing. Guys, it's almost 12:30. I forgot to look at the clock. I'm leaving Mazama Village after more than 5.5 hours of being here, which was not intentional. I got here about 10 minutes or so before they opened. There were some hikers already in line here. I asked if they knew where the charging outlets were, and they said in the store or in the toilets, both of which locked until 7. So then, make my way in. Busy place, by the way. I got some coffee, and I didn't mention it. I don't think I lost my my little Victorinox 580 knife, I guess, on trail yesterday. I assume it fell out of my fanny pack when I reached in for something else. I just never got to camp and it was not there. So anyway, they sold the little tiny pocket knife things, so I got one. And then I still need nail clippers because I use nail clippers all the time. Can't stand my fingernails snag on stuff. So some hikers were like, yeah, there's some nail clippers in the hiker box, which is like half a mile away. So I said, yeah, pass loop, EV, all this kind of stuff. So I had already plugged in my devices to charge. So I left my phone, not that it would have helped, but go toward loop E. There aren't signs or anything. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out when to cross here. Okay, anyway, so I get to loop E and start walking in there. I only see cars, so I walk for a while. Asked a few people, most didn't know. Someone finally told me, Yeah, go back out to the other road, past Loopy, it'll be on the right. So I get out there, eventually see someone who looks like a hiker and asked him, he's like, yeah, and this is the hiker box, which is in a beer box, so nothing obvious. Hang on. Alright, back on the highway. Anyway, get to the bear box. No nail clippers. I looked in all the boxes, like they were sorted. No nail clippers anywhere. So after over a mile of extra walking, honestly it might have been more than that. No nail clippers. Get back. So I'm like, okay, I can get some videos uploaded. My original plan was just to go get my box, charge some devices while I was sorting it, pack out like a breakfast burrito. So when I went to, sorry, lots of traffic. When I went to pay for the nail clippers, I actually left them and my coffee sitting at the counter because the lady wasn't there and it was just busy. So anyway, so I go back in and I go pay and ask for my hiker box or whatever. And I said, but I'm not in a hurry, because I wasn't. I was charging devices and stuff. And I don't know if she forgot or what. But I'm like, well, I'll try to upload it in a video and see how good the Wi-Fi is while I'm here. And it was really fast, by the way. Upload a video, ask about my box again. Finally got it. Still took forever. So then I decided I'll go ahead and continue to upload videos and take a shower. Showers were nice and warm, so why not? Hold on. Anyway, showers were warm and free. Everything looked clean. There was no laundry services, so I had to put on dirty hiker clothes, but I took a shower. It was nice. Hold on, more cars. So then I saw some people out drying their gear. Everyone said their gear was soaked from just dew and stuff. I'm like, bummer. So I went and spent 30 minutes at least, actually maybe an hour, hanging my clothes up to dry. When like one side of my coat would get dry, I'd flip it to the other side. Same thing with my rain gear, socks, you name it. So did that for a long time because the cashier also said, yeah, it's supposed to rain this afternoon. So I'm like, well, might as well do it while I see the sun and have a place to do it. So, dried out my gear. It is supposed to rain again. We'll see how long my stuff stays dry. And then I got all my videos uploaded. I didn't edit yesterday's at camp because I was just sleepy when I got there. So I edited it and uploaded it. And then messaged back and forth with my husband. Get to the restaurant 10 minutes, 15 minutes before lunch is served, but breakfast had already been over. I'm like, oh, bummer. So this lady seats me and I overhear her saying she was gonna go on break. Took me probably till 11:15 to get a menu, 11:30 to get my order taken. And then I ate as fast as I could, and then paid. When the lady came back and checked on me, I was like, yeah, I'm ready to pay. It's like, please. I didn't say that, but whatever. And then I pretty much got out of there, refilled my water and got out of there. So, on my way back to trail, somehow all of that took 5.5 hours. I am 25 plus miles ahead of schedule. So it's not the end of the world if I don't get much hiking done today. Yeah, but we'll see. I'm feeling okay. There's plenty of water this afternoon, thank goodness. And I'm starting with dry gear. The lady working at the counter on the store said she came in June 2nd to work. And they've only had one day of rain. And that I must have brought the rain with me when I came into Oregon. And there's chances of rain later this week as well. Okay, 12:42. Making my way back to trail. Oh, it's great already. Just had a fire a very long time ago. Lots of trees are growing. Those are quite tall now. Man, that's a lot of damn trees. I'm gonna stop and get some water here because there's not a lot of recent information about the next water source. And comments say I've got 5 miles of blowdowns, which will slow my pace. So I'm gonna get water here just to make sure I'm hydrated. Okay, so according to Far Out, the next 7 miles will be a blowdown obstacle course. So here we go. There's the sky. Still thundering. No rain. Looks like they might have done some trail maintenance with the trees, but it's still hard to keep an eye on the trail. It doesn't look worn at all, or barely in places. Sprinkling a little. The blowdowns have been cleared so far. Still hard to see the trail, but we still have to dodge blowdowns finding it. 6:49. Still the same terrain, burn zone with newest trees. Sky's getting dark, thunder's getting loud. Next campsite's probably 5.5 miles away. Oh, it started to rain. Gotta put my rain gear on. I'm still in dead, boring forest. I know I'm hiker trash, but I dropped a donut on this ground, wiped it off and ate it anyway. And I don't care. It was delicious. Okay, it's 6:10. I'm past the no camping spot thingy. So now I should be able to camp wherever, preferably in an established campsite. I'm not sure how far I am from one though. Oh, it's only sprinkling down, by the way. Camp is about 1.5 miles, and in 1.1 there should be a water cache. Looks like they're doing some work out here. I've never seen wheelbarrows with those kinds of wheels. Anyway, should be approaching Highway 209, where there should be a water cache, and then camping about 4/10 of a mile past. Let's hope so. I think the water cache is in the bear box. Okay, there's water. I'm gonna fill up. Alright, got water back there. Water cache in the bear can. Head across the highway. And find camp. I think it's 6:42. Tent set up in the distance. Oh, they're behind the trees now. But I think I'm going home for the night. I'm gonna set up on this side because I'll set an alarm early and I don't want to wake people up. I didn't camp over there because what I thought was a tent site was a different rim trail. So I will hike on. Comments say they're more than 0.4 miles. And I have plenty of time. That looks decent, but there's a dead tree right there. I think I find this one looking good. Trees are all alive. All right, there's home. Let's do this. Okay guys, I'm at camp. It's raining and thundering. I hiked a whole 25.2 miles today. Sorry, still thundering. But I should be at it again tomorrow, so good night. And I didn't show much, but the entire trail was burn zone since Mazama Village, so there wasn't anything to show.